Here we are then, boys and girls. Time now for the finale of Career Mode in Need for Speed Underground 2. And I am now down here in Cole Harbour East. And well, I decided to drive some of the way down here so I could basically give you an idea on where it is you need to head to get to the last race of the career mode. However, this will not be the last race of the career mode overall, because to those of you who are veterans of this game, you will of course know that we actually have at least a couple of dozen races left to do before we can declare ourselves finished. So here it is. The final race of the career mode. And we are going up against Caleb. And yes, I did make sure to save the game so I don't lose any of the progress which I have done up to this point. And here is our description coming from Caleb. And if we can win this, we get 10,000 credits. That is huge. Yo dude, the other drivers wanted me to tell you that there are no garbage trucks allowed in this race. We figured it had to be from the city, because ain't nobody gonna get caught racing a heap like that. Caleb, just shut up and race. Oh, cutscene as well.
Yeah, big deal. It was one race. It ain't gonna happen again. You can't do that. We have a deal. Look, just give me one more chance. I can take it. You're nothing but bad luck. I took you out once, and I'm gonna do it again. I'm calling you out. Right here, right now. Everything on the line. You down or what?
To be quite honest, Caleb, I'd be amazed if I wasn't down. Also, computer animation during this time, it was a lot less, well... Anyways, so there's Caleb. He's driving a Pontiac GTO. I'd imagine this is going to be pretty easy for me to beat, more or less. And basically, we are locked in combat with one another. But anyway, I've driven this track before. I know it enough times now to have a full sense of navigation. And already I am not doing very well at the moment. But it's okay, because we still have plenty of time. I also figured it would be easier for me to keep it on the medium difficulty, just so I could get this out of the way, because I have work to do. And also because, well, I just really wanted to get the career mode out of the way, so then I won't be under as much pressure to get through my university work, as of which I have a fair chunk of that to do. Because if you're still in education like me, then technically speaking, typically the coursework always comes first. But that's why I'm trying to get this out of the way. And I am just currently trouncing over Caleb at the moment, because Caleb is almost just nowhere to be seen in some of these corners. Oh, don't want to hit the pillar. Okay. And I run into a car anyway. Well, that sucks. Well, anyway. I don't think it really matters how far ahead I finish in terms of where Caleb is. As long as I finish ahead of him, there's not really much I have to worry about. But anyway. I am very much leading this race with an advantage. I should also mention we do have the support of Caleb's ex-girlfriend Nikki rooting for us. So it is fair to say she is now one of our allies. Even though she was the game's antagonist for most of it, when we first saw her, she eventually saw how good we were as the player, and after we beat... And of course, if you remember the episode before, you will know that we beat Nikki fair and square in the 5th URL event of Stage 5. So, pretty even. I can definitely say Caleb is not keeping up with my Evo 8 very well. I would put this on the hard difficulty, but I really don't want this to be a struggle. So that's why I have this on the medium difficulty. And now, it looks like from here, we're going to be doing okay. I have a 5-second advantage over Caleb, as we now head towards the end of lap 2. I don't think he's going to catch up to me before the end of this one, because we still have 3 laps to go, and I will use my stretch of nitrous as I hit 170, heading into turn 2 as we now head through the Bayview Airport. And it looks like from here I'm basically going to be out there to do what it is I need to do. Caleb does seem to be faster in some of these corners, and yep, okay, that was not very helpful. As a matter of fact, that was very unhelpful. Me literally getting blocked by a pickup truck. Well, good thing it wasn't on the last lap, because if it was, then I'd basically be dead. Although then again, I would have caught up to Caleb at some point anyway, because my car is faster than his. And I know that for a fact. It's also because, well, I'm using something called 4-wheel drive. I think this probably is the longest race in the game, because we are doing 5 laps around this course, and I would honestly be amazed if there's any other race in the game that does turn out to be longer than this one. But from what I can tell, at least, this probably is the longest. Oh, fuck me. Okay. It's alright, it's fine. We are still moving forwards. At least for now, anyway. And now we just have 2 laps to go. Everything appears to be going well. Caleb is keeping me honest through some of these corners, as I would have expected, but in all honesty, even though I've led this race for most of its length. I'm basically just here to do whatever it takes to make sure I win. And just like that, I had to do one last mistake right before the end. Oh well. And yep, I think Caleb is now going to retake the lead. Oh, he hits me. Oh, he's not retaken the lead yet. Yep, he fucked up. He did not take the lead away from me, even though he very well could have done. I think being in the oncoming lane might be a bit faster than being in the flowing lane, because I gained a ton of time by dipping to the inside roads. I think they might have actually helped me, you know? At least something tells me that might have been the case. But anyway. So, just have a few corners to go on this lap, and then we just have one lap to go. Here in the career mode. In my Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8, I have basically led this race throughout, basically since the start more or less. And now, it looks like I am going to walk away with the checkered flag. Because Caleb has not been able to challenge me throughout. I've basically been dominating this race from start to finish, helped out partially by the medium difficulty, which by the way I am not going to change. And ultimately, it seems as though from here we now just have a few corners left. Caleb is now falling back, so I don't think he's really a challenger anymore. How did I avoid that van? I will never know. And yep, Caleb has now fallen well behind. I don't think he's catching up to me anymore. I'm pretty sure that's now race over, from what I can tell. So, yeah. I don't think Caleb is catching up to me anymore. He basically screwed himself. Unless the traffic literally drills me from here to the end of the race, the odds of him catching up to me are practically zilch at this stage, because I'm now just so far ahead. Now, off the final corner, getting a little extra boost, and there we go. I win, with a time of 10 minutes 42.7 seconds. And beating Caleb to the line by just under 17.1 seconds. So Caleb must have really screwed himself on those final 2 laps. Well, that definitely gives me the... oh, 200. Whatever. 200. I'll take it. It was a pretty decent race, for the most part, for a head-to-head. Okay, let's get our replay now. Since I figure that's the main reason why I'm here. Maybe if it's possible I can actually get a shot of me and Caleb's Pontiac. Although I don't think he is really going to catch me because, well, in all honesty, putting a rear-wheel drive car against a four-wheel drive car as good as this one, it would have been pretty far-fetched for him to catch me anyway, but at least I can say it was challenging for the most part. I don't quite get maximum rap points, but at this stage I really don't care because I basically have all the evidence I need. And that's all I really care about. Okay. I'll record this for a little bit longer, and then we'll see what we have. It would have been a pretty hard-pressed task for me to get a shot with Caleb's Pontiac, but either way, I've done what I needed to do, so I don't really care about that anymore. I did the important part, and that was to finish this. Well, as long as I'm here, I might as well. How long has this been going on for now? Oh, 2 minutes. Well, I might as well let this one run to the end of the lap, and then I can just have a look around and see what angles of this car the camera's got. Okay. Yeah, I think that should do it. I think there's enough evidence there now. So, going to save the game now, because then it means I do not have to do this again. Apparently, I probably need to win this race by a really big margin if I'm going to get 300, but either way, I still got 200, so I don't really care. As long as I get the money and the rep points, then I don't really care in all honesty. Okay, let's now head to the closing cutscene. Alrighty, that is now the end of career mode. We have beaten Caleb Reece, and as a result, this game is now done. And this comes from Rachel. Congratulations, you have completed the game. You have unlocked all performance and visual upgrades in quick race mode. There are no more events to complete in the world. Return to your garage to re-race any events from your career. Thank you, Rachel. But there's something else I need to check. So, we are currently 85% complete with the game, and we have done all 190 career mode races, and we are now up to 120 grand in terms of our earnings. So we've done 46 circuit races, 32 sprint races, 27 drift, 25 drag, 36 street cross, and 24 URLs. All 20 magazine covers, all 10 DVD covers, and a total in the end of 17,400 total reputation points at the end of stage 5. And my average rep score in the end of the career mode was 285.2, and I am also going to get a screenshot of these average rep scores and probably post it out on my Blue Sky page, so to anyone who does pay attention, they'll at least have an idea of what average rep scores they're looking for if they want to get the right sponsors. Or if they want to sign with the same sponsors I did. So I've got all the hidden shops, and we've unlocked all the parts. So that means the final 15% of the game must be from within the additional races that we still need to do. Because we are not done with this game just yet. Because if you see here, you will notice there is a world map. And basically what that is, it's basically us going through what events we both have and haven't done up to this point. We've done all 8 races in stage 1, so that doesn't really matter. But if I head over to stage 2, you will notice that in the event status column, there are some events that we have not yet completed. And basically, I think we have 8 each to do in each of the stages. And if I'm not mistaken, we should have the same number of events to do in stage 5 as well. So we have a total of... Okay, so we have a total of 1... So we have a total of 1... Okay, let me start over. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 events left to do. So we've done all the street cross races we can do in this game, because I filled all those out, and basically we have a total of 8 events from stage 2 up to stage 5, and if we can get through all 32 of those events by completing them, which of course is by winning them, then we should be finished with the game afterwards. But the amount of money I have now, well, that's probably going to decrease, because I will be putting some upgrades on my 106. I might also do some visual upgrades as well if I feel like it. But anyway, yeah. So, career mode is now done, but the world map events are what remain. And I think we have all the events we need in order to hopefully get to 100%. We've done everything we can up to this point, and I think we have enough to do it. So, next time on Need for Speed Underground 2, the cleanups.
No one can rise up. I need speed when I'm racing that strip. I got the bullet in the chip. You're calling some the strip. Throw up the